4. Let's read. I went on with my day's business tranquility, but contradictory, but is classified as a strong contradictory, like yet. So this is a very important point. Wow, here guys, I see tranquility, and it seems like I'm gonna provide what contradicts with the business tranquility. So in what's before but, what do we have? What is the focus? Business tranquility. And what comes after? What do we have now? But every now and vague suggestions kept wandering across my brain of reasons why I should quit Thornfield. Oh, vague suggestions kept wandering on my brain and kept involuntarily framing advertisements and pondering conjectures about new situations. Oh, these thoughts I didn't think to check. They might germinate and bear fruit if they could. Well, that's very easy now. I notice that this text is divided into two parts, part before but and part after but. The part before but contradicts logically with the part after but. Do we have any other shifts? No, no. Like, the first part is about tranquility. Tranquility means like calmness, peace of mind. Wow, that is really positive. Oh, wow, that is really positive. While what comes after but the vague suggestions that kept wandering across my brain. I kept involuntarily framing advertisements, pondering conjectures about new situations and thoughts that I didn't think to check. They might germinate. What do we have now? That is internal conflict. Internal conflict. That is negative, of course, because the internal conflict contradicts with the tranquility of mind, the peace of mind. So there is contradiction. Why did the writer write this text to indicate two contradictory states, one of tranquility, calmness, and another one of what? And another one of internal conflict, right? So that makes, as most of you stated, answer the choice A accurate to convey contrast between calmness and restlessness at the same person. Oh, wow. That is great. Okay. Answer the choice B to emphasize Jane's loyalty to the people. Did we write this text to indicate loyalty to the people she works for at that Thornfield Hall? Actually, she's thinking of quitting Thornfield. She's thinking of new situations outside Thornfield. So, what loyalty are you talking about? What if we mentioned loyalty in the second part? What if? Or in the first part? Still, it will be wrong because that is main purpose of the whole text, not main purpose of a specific part. Even if I find discussion of loyalty in any part, still it will be wrong because I provided two parts here. So can you mention one part? So answer choice B is pure trash choice now. Answer choice C. to demonstrate that Jane finds her situation both challenging and deeply fulfilling. When it comes to challenging, we may have a clue about challenging, right? Because of the internal conflict. There is internal conflict. But when it comes to challenging, yes, the situation is challenging. She is kind of indecisive. She didn't make up her mind, just vague suggestions kept wandering across her brain every now. But her situation is deeply fulfilling? No. There is no mentioning of that. What deeply fulfilling? We do not know what's going to happen. We cannot surpass the boundaries. She's just thinking of these thoughts. I didn't think to check. They might germinate. Some students, unfortunately, think that helping verbs in English are not important. I need to understand the word germinate. No, the word might here is more important than the main verb because it indicates the possibility of the action. There is might germinate. I'm not sure. There is not high possibility, low probability. So no. So what deeply fulfilling? I do not know the result. I just know what's going on. But when it comes to the consequences, I'm not really sure. Success, failure, who knows? So C is wrong because it surpasses the boundaries of the text. The text stops here. I do not know whether she gonna succeed, she gonna fail. So I'm not qualified to know whether it is deeply fulfilling or not. I know that it is kind of challenging. And answer choice D, to describe determination to secure employment outside a Thornfield Hall. No, that is not accurate. No determination. If there is determination, you will not feel the internal conflict, right? There will be no problem. I'm decisive, I'm determined, so I know what I'm gonna do. So that would be positive if I'm determined. But here, according to the text, she states every now and vague suggestions kept wandering across my brain. I kept involuntarily framing advertisements. Conjectures, just conjectures about new situations, like she's imagining scenarios with no evidence, with no basis. These thoughts I didn't think to check might germinate. And who knows? And bear fruit if they could. No determination. She is indecisive. Well, they might germinate and bear fruit. Here, guys, we have omitted might, another might here, but omitted because it is understood. Well, so no determination to secure employment outside the Thornfield Hall. That answer choice D ignores the first part of the text, the tranquility in the first part. So what is the focus of answer of the first part before? But tranquility. She says, I went on with my day's business tranquilly. The noun is tranquility. So tranquility dominates. Did you mention any tranquility here? No tranquility mentioned. But in answer choice A, I mentioned the tranquility plus the internal conflict restlessness. That's why A is comprehensive, including all parts, while other answer choices are with defects. When it comes to your trial time, you will not do such an analysis, of course. You decide whether it contains a flaw or not. whether it is comprehensive or not, whether it is consistent with the tone or not. But we do that for the sake of deep understanding. We dig deeper to provide deep analysis.